And Sam's in backfill individual for like the questions. Making sure he gets everything.
Ambassador, thank you so much. It's a real pleasure to welcome all of you here to the Capitol. We're delighted to have President Margvelashvili with us in Washington.
25 years of our diplomatic relations, and throughout the very good grounds for the optimism in this regard. Georgia, and I would like to ask him for his...
Georgia and Ukraine deserved to be members of NATO, and I'm still hoping that will happen in the future.
Dear friends, I'm very excited to be here. It were exceptionally rewarding several days of being together with friends, being together with people with whom you share same values, with whom you share the same vision for the future, and with whom you can strategize for the better good of Georgia, of the United States, but globally, of the entire international community. This has been a great advantage. And while thinking about the better future and our ability to contribute to these better times, the times where people would not be murdered and the countries would not be violated in their integrity, the times when we would not be live in fear or live in readiness even to defend ourselves or our allies. I thought of one thing. I mean, we are seeing what is happening, and we are seeing how Russian Federation is developing. And we see that we are able to congregate. I mean, what is happening with Russia is not only the problems that are brought to many peoples around the world, but it's also the process that we will observe in future. Russia will be closing down. It will be closing down as the Soviet Union at some point did. And this is the premises for the Cold War, or the imitation of the Cold War. But I was thinking, like, where is our strength? And our strength is not in closing down into unions, which are great and effective, into the borders that we have secured, but our strength is in opening and embracing the good and peace-willing nations. Our strength is in embracing countries like Georgia, Ukraine, Moldova, other countries who have dedicated their identity to the better world and better stability and security. If we repeat the same and we start closing down, this is not the better world that we are securing. Our men and women in uniform are standing firm to protect us. They don't risk their political careers, or they don't risk to be embarrassed, or they don't risk not to appear on media in a good way, but they risk their lives to secure our freedom. So I believe as political leaders we have to do the same as they do on battlefields. Stay firm with each other, stay firm for the values that we bring to our next generation, and at the same time secure a better future. I believe that's what we'll be doing, embracing the goodwill for a prosperous and more stable future. I want to thank everyone that I met these days. Great meetings with our colleagues on the Hill, great meetings with actually the people who craft the thinking and the discussions on all of these issues with opinion makers, researchers. Special thanks to NDI, Atlantic Council, ARI, and other partners that we had, and Special thanks to Georgian Embassy that is doing quite a lot. At least I witnessed quite a recognition of their job on the Hill. The homework has been done pretty well, pretty much to be achieved in the future. But thanks to all of you, and it's a pleasure and honor to be together with you and to think about the better future. Thank you for being together with us, and we are definitely together with you. Thanks.
Thank you very much.